Based on the meaning and form, the words are classified into homophones, heterophones, homographs, heterographs, etc. So what are these terms? They are so new to us. Homo means same, hetero, different, phone, sound, graph is a written form of a word, and finally, nym means name.
Is your work over? It's been over an hour.
Over is homograph, homophone.
Is your work over? It's been over an hour. Over is the word that is used in both the sentences, but this word has got different meanings in both the sentences. In the first sentence, over means if the work has been completed or finished. Whereas in the second sentence, we find that the word over refers to the exceeding limit. Here it refers to the exceeding limit of time. Now the word over, if you just take a look in both the sentences, the word over has got the same spelling, O-V-E-R, and the pronunciation also remains same when we have the written form. A written form refers to graph, and the sound, that is, sound refers to phone. When the written and the sounds remain the same, then in those cases we say that this word is a homonym, which means it's both a homophone and a homograph. Can you pass me the can of water? This is a single sentence, but the word can has been used twice. In the beginning of the sentence, can refers to a verb, whereas towards the end of the sentence, can refers to the object. In both the cases, we have the word can written and spelled similarly, only the meaning changes. So therefore, can is again a homonym.
Just a minute, there is a minute error.
Minute is a homograph, heterophone.
Just a minute, there's a minute error. Minute refers to time, whereas towards the end of the sentence we have the same word written again, but it is pronounced differently. You say minute. Here minute refers to an object that is really small. So in this case, what can you say about the word minute and minute? Minute and minute are written in the same way, and therefore it is a homograph. In meaning wise, it is different. Whereas when you listen to the sounds, it is minute and minute, they sound different, and therefore it is a heterophone. And therefore, minute or minute, you can say that it is a heterophone and a homograph. Heterophones are also referred to as heteronyms.
I didn't expect the error to miss my eye.
I is homophone, heterograph.
I didn't expect the error to miss my eye. Here in the sentence, the beginning of the sentence we've got I, and towards the end of the sentence we've got I, which is E-Y-E. Both these words sound similar. When you have words that sound similar, you call them homophones. But it is written differently, and therefore it is a heterograph. The plane flew over the plain. Plane and plane, both of them sound the same, and therefore it is a homophone. It is written differently, and therefore you can call it a heterograph. Homonyms are those words that have got the same written form as well as the same sound. Homographs is when we have the two words to have the same written form, but the meanings are different, and it may also sound different. Homophone is when we have two different words that are written differently, but they've got the same sound. Heterograph are pairs of words which are written in a different way, but it may sound the same. Heterophone is when we have the sounds to be different, but it may be written in the same way. So now we have understood the concept of the words in terms of its meaning and form. Words are classified into open classes and closed classes. Open classes are those words where in the future you can see that new words may be added, whereas closed classes are those words wherein new words are not added. The open classes of words include nouns, verbs, adjectives and adverbs, whereas the closed classes include the prepositions, pronouns, determiners and conjunctions. Mrs. Parker. Mrs. Parker is a noun. It is a proper noun because it refers to a person's name, and therefore it belongs to the noun and it is an open class. The second part after Mrs. Parker is and her son. Now and belongs to the closed class. It comes under the conjunctions. Her is another closed class. It is a pronoun because it refers back to Mrs. Parker. It is replacing the noun Mrs. Parker. And son is another noun. It is a common noun because there is no name used. Lovingly is an adverb. It belongs to the open class. It is an adverb because it is describing the verb took. Took is a verb. It is in the open class. Lovingly took the little puppy. Now, the is a determiner and little is an adjective. The is a determiner. It belongs to the closed class of the words. Little is an adjective. It belongs to the open class. Puppy is another noun. To the wet. Now here, to is a preposition. The is another determiner and the wet is a noun again.